What is up, guys? I just want to make a quick video because I don't really know how to talk about this. I really don't. And I'm not gonna edit any of this kind of stuff. Um, but I want to make a video talking about my goals, and I want to make a video encouraging you to establish some goals for 2026, establish a plan for those goals for 2026 on exactly how you are planning to achieve those goals. Now, in 2025, while it was an amazing year, it was probably the best year of my life for trading, business, personal life, travel, all of that. It was probably the best year. I'm going to be honest, I slacked on a lot of things. I really did. I didn't achieve a lot of my goals. While I did achieve a good bit of them, and I'm looking up at them right now, I did not achieve, you know, the ones that I was most looking forward to or that I most needed to, if that makes sense. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. But I do want to break down what my goals are for 2026. I want to talk to you guys about how I establish the difference between these goals because I have a little bit of a tier list going with these goals, and then talk about how I actually execute a plan to solve these goals, get to the end of these goals, and actually achieve these goals. So I'm really just gonna run down the list and talk to you guys and really just try and be as transparent as possible because I see a lot of people out there. They're like, hey man, I want to make trading work. I want to do this. I want to do that. I really want to get better. But then I see them, not tuning in to the lives or not following the education or not following their own risk to reward or emotional trading and doing all of these things that are not going to get you there. So that is the issue that I find. And I've been there too. Trust me. Trust me. This shit is not easy. It's not like I'm trying to say this is easy. I'm not like I'm trying to say that all of your goals are going to be achieved or like I achieve all of my goals because I don't. It's just the reality of things. You're not going to. And this shit's hard. Life's hard. Trading's hard. Everything's hard. Okay. But the quicker you find the problem, the quicker you can find a solution. And the quicker that you find both of those, the quicker you can start to take action to execute on that stuff. Okay. If you know the problem, but you're not willing to find a solution, then what good does it do you? If you know the problem and you found a solution but you're not going to execute on it, what good does that do you? You know? So what I want to talk about is my goals, okay? And I'm going to be pretty vulnerable with you guys. Starting out here, my first goal is no smoking weed, no smoking cigarettes, and no vaping. Okay? I wasn't an addict by any means, but I definitely did abuse weed, cigarettes, and vapes. And that's stupid. Okay? There's medical reasons for weed and stuff like that, and that's sweet. I don't think any of this stuff is bad. Obviously, I think cigs and vaping is, but I don't care who you are, if you like it or not. For me personally, no more weed, no more cigarettes, no more vaping. I don't care if my friends do it. It's not for me. Okay. My next is start habit tracking. I'm horrible about this, and I look forward to getting better at this in 2026. And that's why I'm making this video, is to hold myself accountable for something like this. But I'm horrible at habits, man. But habit stacking, if you don't know what that is, that's basically taking a habit like brushing your teeth every morning, something that you should be doing, please, hopefully every morning, and stacking that with something else. So every time I brush my teeth, when I'm done, I need to do 50 push-ups. And I actually did write a few of these down. So after winning a trade, go work out. After losing a trade, journal, okay? Journal, watch a YouTube video in relation to what I found the issue was, and then go work out, okay? During market chop, take notes. During market chop, do push-ups. During market chop, do sit-ups. During market chop, watch YouTube videos on how to get better at trading. Those kind of things are going to help you, and that's why I'm trying to learn habit tracking. And I still am kind of working on this. But for example, while I'm waiting for the market to set up and orbs and stuff like that to set up, I'm gonna do my best to try and start stretching. I'm really bad about stretching, and I have some back issues because of it. I've had surgery on my back, and that's caused some back issues. So I'm looking to start to stretch, work out more, read more, do all of those things. But you have to stack them one on top of each other. So hey, when I'm getting in the shower, I need to do 25 push-ups. When I get out of the shower, I need to do 25 push-ups. Before every meal, I need to, do whatever that is. Okay. I'm not going to break too far into that, but, that's where I'm getting. Um, my next goal is get funded and get a payout. Really big goal for me. Probably one of the biggest goals. I want to get funded. I want to get a payout. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I haven't been posting futures content because I suck at it. Okay. And it pisses me off. A lot of this stuff came easy after I figured out how to trade, but futures, and this is emotional, it's too easy to keep trading, and that's where I've fallen into the hole. Okay? It's too easy to click that button one more time and trade again. Okay? It's not like I'm a bad trader. Okay? I mean, it's pretty clear. I know what I'm talking about, right? And this is the thing. This is that finding the problem, finding the solution, getting the action. Problem is I overtrade. Solution is stop fucking doing that. Okay? Stop doing that. And my solution is after winning a trade, go work out. After losing a trade, get the hell off. Okay? Go do something else. Go for a walk. Okay? Turn it off. Lock yourself out. Okay? So those are the actions that I'm looking to take to achieve that goal. But I've already found the problem, which is that I overtrade and then I make stupid choices. Okay, I'm normally green on a lot, and when I'm red, I need to turn it off because I know I'll be green tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm getting with that. That is my main goal. I want to get funded. I want to get a payout. I want to get a live account. Don't even know what that means yet, but I'm not there. Okay, I'm not. I don't know what a live account is yet, but I'm not there. So what am I? You know, I want to learn about being the president, but I'm still sitting here at my desk. Like you can't do that kind of stuff. So I'm taking it one step at a time. I'm getting funded, okay? Then I'm gonna do all the research that I need to on how to get a payout, okay? Then I'm gonna get a payout. And I'm telling you this, I'm going to get funded, I'm going to get a payout, and I'm going to get a live account. And I'm going to document it all for you guys. So that is my goal. Get funded, get a payout. Okay? Another goal, 5K on YouTube, 30K on TikTok, and 1K on Instagram. Currently, I have around 2,200 on YouTube. I have about 22,000 on TikTok, and I have about 300 on Instagram. Okay, so all of these goals should be very, very achievable, and I'm thinking about even going farther out with this. Okay, 10K on YouTube, 40K on TikTok, and 2,500 on Instagram. Let's fucking say it. I put it right here. Okay, I know I'm going to achieve those. What do I need to do? I need to post more. I need to market better. I need to increase my quality of posts. Okay. How am I going to do that? I'm going to put more time into understanding how to make good graphics. I'm going to learn how to utilize AI more so that I can speed up my process. Okay. I'm going to increase the quality by getting a better camera, a better mic, which I've already done. And I hope you like it. But overall, that's what I'm looking for. Now, another big goal of mine is getting my real estate license, guys. A goal of mine is to find as many, and this is a life goal, find as many revenue streams as possible. Whether that is, the Discord, whether that is rentals, whether that is, options itself, whether that is getting funded and getting payouts, whatever that may be, whether that is me giving you guys an affiliate link and I'm making $2.50 off of the 3 of you guys that use my code for Apex. I don't care. Okay, if you are able to find money from different avenues, you're going to be successful. You're going to be profitable. You're going to figure things out. Okay, and that's my main goal. So real estate is what I'm looking for. I want to get my real estate license. Okay, another goal of mine, and this is kind of really a personal goal. I really don't know how to explain this to you guys, but my goal is to take the risk, man. I want to take the risk. I'm diving off the deep end. I need to figure shit out. Okay, and I've done great. You guys have seen me grow. You guys have grown with me, and I'm thankful for that. And I don't mean to be selfish, but this video is about my goals. I want you guys to see how I structure my goals so you guys can figure out how to do something like that for yourself. Okay. And for me, taking the risk, man, I need to take the risk. I don't know what that is yet, but when it comes, I need to establish that. I need to find that. And, if that's buying that rental property or if that's, taking that trade, which hopefully it's not because that's pretty stupid, but, whatever that is, whatever that is. And my next goal is go to Europe. I want to go to Europe. I've never been. You know how I'm going to do that? I'm going to get funded. I'm going to get a payout and I'm going to go to Europe. I'm going to get funded. I'm going to get a payout. I'm going to take that fucking payout and I'm going to go splurge in Europe, man. I don't care. That's what's going to happen. And dude, it gets me emotional thinking about it just because, like, I know what it takes, man. I know what it takes and I'm willing to do it. Like, looking forward and looking at how much different my life is from last year and how much different my life is going to be in a year when I'm watching this video back, man. Bro, it's going to be special. I don't mean to be, sappy or corny and any of that shit, but like, dude, it's manifesting's a fucking thing, bro. Manifesting's a thing, dude. Like, I'm I'm not gonna go to a 4-year college, bro, because I'm gonna make it work. I'm never gonna work for someone again because I'm gonna make it fucking work, dude. Okay, and if it's not working, I'm gonna figure out what I need to do to make it work. Like, once again, I don't have a plan for this video, and I'm sure most of you guys have clicked off by now. But for the few that are still here, if you really fucking want it, you've got to go get it, man. I mean, I see my friends all the time. Friends will hit me up, and I know not a single fucking one of them is watching this video right now. I have friends hit me up, dude. I want to learn how to trade. All right, bet, bro. Here you go. I got this whole program. I've helped other people. Of course, I can help you, bro. I know you. You're personal to me, right? send them everything that they could possibly need to learn how to trade, and I don't hear anything back. You want to know why? They're soft. They don't have a reason or a plan, and they don't think that they're good enough, man. People don't think that they're good enough to figure shit out, and it's not. That's not the way it is, man. You are plenty good enough to obtain anything that you want to, as long as you're gonna put your mind to it. Um, and the unfortunate part is nowadays, like, people will see, TJR or whatever on TikTok and say, fuck, dude, like, I'm never gonna get to that point where I'm making millions and millions and millions of dollars a year and I have a Koenigsegg and all this BS that's materialistic and stupid. At the end of the day, it's stupid. Okay. But it's not about that. Like, no one cares about making, and if you do, good for you. Okay. You probably, if you care about how much money you're making on a basis of, like, I make this amount, so I'm cooler than him, or I'm better than him because I make this amount. No, you're not. You're a fucking loser if you think like that. You are. You're no better than anybody else. Whether you make $1 million, $1 jillion a month or not, no one gives a shit, dude. When you die, you're still gonna be in the same hole right next to the person that was making nothing but much more happy in life than you were. So instead of trying to push out the narrative of, you know, either, I see two sides: people who aren't confident in themselves and don't want to take the steps because they don't want to fail, which is absolutely idiotic. If you're scared of failing, man, you're not, and I don't say this to be rude because I know every single one of you guys can, but if you are not willing to fail, you're not willing to win. If you're not willing to fail, you're not willing to win. I mean, it's just a simple fact. Okay? And, like, that's the point that I'm trying to get to. Like, if you want it, you'll go get it. Okay? If you're an ambitious person with goals, you will go achieve those goals. If you're not watching this video. You're not going to go take action. You're not going to go do anything. You're going to turn off this video and be like, man, I feel pretty good after watching that video. You know, this made me feel good. Right? And it shouldn't. It should make you feel like shit. You should feel, really poorly about, how you've been going about things. And so do I. Whether you've been doing great or not, guys, we have grown the Discord. 2 years ago, the Discord was a fucking Telegram with like 50 people in it. Now we have over 4,000 people. I had multiple members let me know that they were looking to retire this year because of the help that I've been able to, help them with. Not saying that I'm the sole reason, but I'm saying I've been able to aid people. I've been able to help 4,000 plus people with trading. And, hopefully most of that is positive, but it's possible, man. Like, I'm not saying you have to go open a Discord, but, like, whatever you want to do, go do it. People sit around on their ass too much and say, oh, someone else will figure it out for me. Like, the opportunity will just be there. The opportunity is there. The opportunity is right fucking there. Okay? Too many people are waiting for this opportunity to, like, come and shake their hand, right? Like, it's not how that shit works, man. It's not how that shit works. I see an opportunity. I got this whiteboard behind me because I see an opportunity where I can actually teach you guys better with videos that I make on this whiteboard. I got this camera right here that swivels just so I can do exactly that, right? I bought myself a whole new setup with a brand new microphone, which you guys can see right here is pretty freaking nice. And I did that because I saw an opportunity to make better videos for you guys, enhance the quality of those videos, and in return, that will pay me back. Not only am I going to pay you guys by giving you guys better quality content, and hopefully more content over this year, but also to the point where this is going to benefit me. If you guys are enjoying the content that I make and I'm making better content for you guys are going to watch it more. And in return, more people should be watching this. And in return, that does benefit me. It helps me achieve my goal of getting to 5K on YouTube and 5K on, Instagram or TikTok or whatever the fuck it is. I know I'm running in circles, but, like, it's so stupid simple when you look at it, right? Everyone can write down their goals and everyone can say, oh, like, dude, my goal is to make $1 million this month or $1 million this year. Cool. How are you going to do that? Are you going to take steps to achieve that? Or are you just going to sit at your desk until someone fucking, gives you $1 million? Like, how are you going to, and 95% of the people are just going to be like, oh, bro, like, like, I'm chopping it up, bro. Like, I'm going to figure it out. But, like, right now, like, cards are stacked against me. Man, shut the hell up, bro. You are a fool if you think that someone's gonna come give you a silver spoon, you know, and you're just gonna make it. Unless or if you wanna, prick your finger inside the blood oath to fucking Israel or whatever the hell you believe in. It's not gonna happen. It's not, unless if you're freaking the double chunked chocolate cookie guy and you sign that waiver, bro. It's not gonna happen. So you got to figure out what you need to do to figure your shit out and move yourself along in this thing we call life, or else otherwise you will get passed up. Okay, you will be jealous and you will be fucking hateful and you will be mean and you will be. I mean that's all I see. The people who won't take the time to make it. I go live on TikTok all the time. I was talking to people about this today. The only people who ever have anything negative to say are the people who didn't make it. The people who didn't make it. If you're in there telling me, or anybody else, there was, for example, there was a guy, he said he had about 48% returns this year, and he asked me how that was. I said, dude, that's absolutely amazing. You just outperformed the market for like the last 5 years. Like, you're doing really, really well, bro. Good job. Keep it up. Okay. And then there's another comment, and he's like, bro, I made 250% this year. You're a fucking bot. And it's like, bro, yes, there's that one-off guy who's just a douchebag and didn't make that profit, and he's just a loser, bro. Like, you're just a loser. But 95% of the time, those people are insecure, jealous of your returns. They didn't take the time to figure it out. They didn't have the willingness to learn and fail. And overall, they just couldn't do what you did. I mean, imagine the amount of people that I know from high school and college, and trust me, it's a good bit, who have laughed at my videos back in high school when I was trading in the middle of school. People were like, oh, bro, this dude's fucking paper trading, bro. He's dicking off. Yeah, I was paper trading, and look where I am now, motherfucker. Yeah, that's why you're working at fucking Jimmy John's and I'm sitting in this fucking chair talking to my audience of people, you know? And dude, that shit lights a fire under my ass, bro. Like, there is people out there, and I've seen people. I've gotten DMs, I've gotten texts, and people are like, bro, nice fucking video, got 400 views. Yeah, fuck you, bro. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna post another one. I'm gonna post another 5 videos just to piss you off, right? So I know I've kind of bounced around here, and really this didn't have any direction, but man, at the end of the day, dude, get pissed off, bro. Like, figure something out. Do whatever you're gonna do it with your balls. Whether you're a girl or not, do it with your balls. Put your balls into something and push forward towards something. And really, dude, make an impact, man. Make an impact. I'm not gonna say I'm the best person ever, and I'm not. I've not been the best person at times. Okay, but at the end of the day, I know I'm ethical. Okay, I know I'm strategic. I know that I am transparent. Okay, and that is a main focus of mine. Those are goals that I have. Okay, and those goals have led me to the place where I am today. I know that I take action, man. I know that I'm productive. I know that I can call myself out on some bullshit. Right? Last year, I smoked too much weed. I vaped. Okay, I've smoked a few cigarettes in my daytime. That was fucking stupid. Okay, and I'm gonna stop that. I'm done. All right. Last year, I said I wanted to get funded. I didn't do it. I didn't get funded by 2025. My goal was by the end of 2025 to get funded. I didn't get funded. I cried in the shower. I cried in the shower because I didn't get funded in time, and I failed the goal. And I mean, it should mean that much to you, bro. It should be fucking like I don't know. It should be. I don't even know how to explain it. It should be so rooted into you to not only impress yourself, but impress your parents, impress your girlfriend, impress your boyfriend, impress you. You need to find a way to live life for other people, but in a way where you are directing all of that attention toward yourself, if that makes sense. So you need to be selfish to the point where you are putting yourself first in a form of production, right? Production. I'm working for myself. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. If my friend wants to hang out, but I need to do this and I haven't done this yet, I'm sorry, buddy. You're going to have to wait, right? And I've been there and I've done that. And it fucking sucks, dude. But like, if they're really your friend, they're going to say, you know, hey, bro, hit me up next time. It's cool. And if they're not, they're going to say, oh, dude, you're lame, dude. You're lame. What are you trying to do? Learn? And it's like, all right, bro, you're not my friend. Get the hell out of here. Fine with me. I don't need someone weighing me down. I'm trying to climb a ladder. Do you think I want a 50-pound backpack on me? No. No. Bye. Your friend should want to see you get better too. So that's my point. Find a way to make yourself better, get productive in your own right so that it benefits everyone else. Hey, I've told my girlfriend, hey, we can't hang out today because I have, trading to do. I have content to film. I have stuff to do, and we can't hang out today. And you know what she says? Okay, babe, I'll see you soon, right? And you know what that's leading to? Guess who's going to Europe with me this year? Her. She's made sacrifices for me. I've made sacrifices, for myself that are going to benefit her. And down the road, she's not gonna work. I'm not gonna work. I'm gonna trade and we're gonna be good, bro. Like that's my goal. Like, I was able to, this was the first year, and it's sad to say this for the first time at 20 years old, but like, dude, I used my dad's credit card for everyone else's Christmas gifts every year except for this year. Do you know how good it fucking felt to spend stupid amount of money on my family's Christmas and actually, be able to say, I fucking worked for that shit, man. Like I didn't have to ask my dad for his credit card, like I didn't have to go buy my mom a $14 gift because that's all I had. Like and that's a good feeling, bro. Like being able to give back. Like, my I haven't been able to spend as much time with my family as I really wanted to over the past couple of years because I've been giving my all towards trading and this kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, like, my parents have made a sacrifice by not being able to spend as much time as I possibly probably could have with them because they know I'm pushing myself here. And in return, what does that do? Like that my goal is to make them fucking proud, you know? And I know my parents love me and I know that they are on behind me when I say that, hey, I can't go out to this family dinner because I got to do this, which I don't do. I think you should always go out to, there's exceptions to this, but I'm using that as an example. Shit like that, where it's just like, bro, you got to figure it out. You got to figure it out. I'm really dragging this on, so I'm gonna try and wrap this up here, but you got to figure it out. I can't help you, okay? And I figured this out. I've had my dad, I've had coaches back when I played baseball. I've had everybody in my life tell me, oh, bro, like you just got to go to work, like you just got to get it done. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? They're dead. They're serious. They are dead right, and they're serious. I can't tell you what you need to do to make yourself better, but I know, you know what? You can tell yourself. You can say, hey, dude, I was a fucking slob in 2025. I emotional traded. I did not follow my risk to reward. I didn't have a plan, right? Once again, goes back to that theory. You're finding the problem, right? I'm a fucking loser, dude. I couldn't figure it out in 2025, right? I emotional traded. I had a bad risk to reward. I had no plan. Solution: find a plan. Stick to that plan. Have good RR. Don't emotional trade. Step away. How am I gonna do that? I'm gonna work out after winning trades. I'm gonna work out after losing trades. I'm gonna take more notes. I'm gonna, set a timer during my trades so I know, how I'm managing my emotions across that time. I'm gonna journal. Find those things that are going to make you better. And if you don't, you will get passed up. If you don't, no one's going to be there to say, I'm sorry. No one's going to be there to pat you on the back and say, hey, dude, better luck next time. No, it's not going to happen. So I hope that I was able to, instill a little bit of fucking fire under your ass and, let you know that it's possible, man. Dude, like, I don't think it's smart to talk about numbers and I'm not going to, but like, I'm telling you guys, I was making fucking nothing on January 1st of 2025. And I'm telling you now, I will never work for another human being in my life. I will never work for another human being in my life. I will always be comfortable on my living because of the strategic moves that I've taken and because of the strategic moves that I will continue to take because I know what it takes to continue the growth and continue the retention and, continue the satisfaction within you guys, man. Like, I know what it's going to take. I'm going to have to do more. I'm going to have to post more. I'm going to have to be more active. So that's what I'm going to do. And I hope that's what you guys do too. So that's what I had to leave you guys with. I hope you guys have a great 2026, man. I hope you guys can actually make a change this year. I saw a lot of great changes in 2026 or 2025, but I want to see more in 2026. I expect more from you. Make me fucking proud, man. Let me post your profits on TikTok. Let me post your profits and your testimonies and your reviews and show you guys off to those members that just won't take that fucking leap, Do the little things, get better, and I will see you guys at the end of 2026 where we recap this video and I tell you guys about all the fucking cool shit that I did and all the cool shit that you guys got to join along with me and hopefully all the cool shit that you guys were able to achieve because I know you are capable of it. Get it done. Stop making fucking excuses and let's go crazy in 2026.